Today's actually toilet talk number 4, which means I've been doing this for a month now. That's pretty crazy. 1 month of toilet talks. I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching these. Now I'm gonna start us off with a story so we can get into the topic of today's vlog. So the other day I was driving to school. The speed limit on the interstate is 70 and I usually go around 80 miles an hour because I'm a rebel like that. Nobody's on the interstate except for me and that one car behind me. Just one car, really far in the distance. A couple minutes pass, and all of a sudden this car is getting closer and closer to me. So my thought process is, I'm already breaking the speed limit on the interstate going 80, and this guy behind me is wanting to pass me. So, being a semi-good citizen, I switched lanes to the right lane. And finally the car goes zooming past me. He must have been going at least like 95, and the only thought that was going across my mind is, what an asshole. Why would you go that fast? Do you have somewhere important to be? Pretty much calling him out on him going super fast. When myself, I'm already breaking the speed limit. And so that eventually got me thinking, what if I just called that guy an asshat, but he is actually hurrying to the hospital because his baby's about to be born, and I just called him an asshole for that. Now the scenario works in the opposite direction, whereas I'm usually going 80 miles on the interstate, and I'm zooming past all these other slower vehicles, and sometimes I'm just casually driving my regular 80, but other times I'm late to school or some other event. Now I don't mean any harm on the interstate, but it just so happens that I need to go fast and really break the speed limit. So sometimes when I'm going that fast, I see other cars move to the right lane so I can pass them. That being said, I wonder if they think that I'm an asshole, but I'm really just late and want to get to class. Or I'm just casually driving. So that really got me thinking, I probably shouldn't judge people on how fast they're actually driving. For the most case, because I'm guilty of it myself. Now in my driving experiences, I do feel like there are some stereotypes for certain vehicle drivers, like truck drivers. Usually when I come across a truck driver, they're either really super slow, or they're road maniacs, because maybe that person is a redneck? I say that while I'm wearing my flannel today. Minivans. Generally, minivans are super slow because some elderly woman or a middle-aged woman is driving them. But every now and then, I see a minivan go crazy amount of speed down the highway. And minivans aren't the most aerodynamic vehicles on the road. Then the only thought that comes to my mind is a crazed soccer mom. Then you have your modded out cars, or sports cars, or cars that generally look like they go fast, and that they need to feel that they want to prove something with their nice, fast cars. And actually, these are the people where I see zooming past on the highway or the interstate, and I'm thinking, that guy is a Richard. Yeah, a Richard. You know what I mean. Another name for Richard. A dick. I mean, he's a dick. Then we have our large semis. Most of the time, personally, I don't feel that semi-drivers are reckless. Although all the time in the media you see semi-trucks being blown over by God knows what. Generally, I like semi-drivers. I actually had one time when I was going somewhere, an interesting conversation with a truck driver in a bathroom. I had to wait like around 45 minutes until we were about to keep driving. So I'm there at the urinal doing my business and go wash my hands. Then this big old trucker guy just comes out of the bathroom stall next to me, and he comes out and he apologizes. Sorry for making so much of a ruckus over there. And I continue to say, oh no, you're fine. The guy was huge. He was freaking at least 6'3". From then on, we kept on talking. I don't know why we kept on talking, but we just kept on talking. We talked for about 45 minutes, just in the bathroom, just about all kinds of stuff. The thing that stuck out to me most was just his job description. Where was he going? What kind of things he delivered? At that time, we were in Missouri, I think, and this guy began his drive from Colorado, and he was going all the way to Pennsylvania. That is a ridiculously long drive. And then we talked about truck drivers for a long time. So I actually don't mind truck drivers that much. We've all done this motion. Honestly, I still kind of do it. And we all love spotting people who are driving in their cars, and they're just blaring their music, and they're dancing along, tapping on their steering wheel, and just dancing like nobody's watching. Honestly, I'm guilty of it myself, but when you actually catch someone doing it in the act, and you lock eye contact, it's a good time. Their face gets all red and embarrassed, and the cool ones, they look you straight in the eyes, and they'll just keep singing. So that is just a broad way of me stereotyping a bunch of drivers and different cars. If you have your own idea of stereotypes for different cars or car drivers, let me know in the comments. And that's where I'm going to end this today. Thank you so much for watching this week's episode of Toilet Talk. Be sure to like it and share it with as many people as possible. And if you're new to Toilet Talk, then welcome. You should definitely subscribe. And with that, we are done. I'm Nick McHugh, and I'll see you in the next video. See you later.